Let's start our journey today with a mind-blowing discovery, the exoplanet K2-18b. This planet, located just 120 light-years away in the constellation Leo, has been causing quite a stir in the scientific community. Why? Well, thanks to the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, the most advanced observatory ever launched, we've learned that K2-18b's atmosphere contains methane and carbon dioxide, two molecules often associated with life on Earth. This raises an exciting and tantalizing possibility: could K2-18b harbor life? K2-18b is no ordinary exoplanet. It's a super-Earth, larger than our planet but smaller than the gas giants in our solar system. Astronomers think this world might be what's known as a Hycean planet, a type of exoplanet with a hydrogen-rich atmosphere and a liquid water ocean hidden beneath it. In other words, this planet could have all the right conditions for life to thrive, much like Earth does. And here's the kicker: if there is life on K2-18b, it might not be too far from reaching us. In a staggering 4,464 years, or possibly sooner, if they've already begun their journey, extraterrestrials could be arriving on Earth from this distant world. It's a tantalizing thought: could we one day make contact with beings from another world? But the James Webb Space Telescope doesn't just help us look for life, it also lets us peer back in time and observe the universe as it was in its infancy. One of Webb's most astonishing recent discoveries is a massive cloud of carbon found in a distant galaxy, observed just 350 million years after the Big Bang. This discovery challenges long-held beliefs about the early universe. Scientists once thought that carbon, the fundamental building block for life, didn't form until at least a billion years after the Big Bang. But the presence of this carbon cloud suggests life could have emerged much earlier than we ever imagined. Could the universe be older and more complex than we thought? It's an open question, and one that has astronomers buzzing with excitement about what else might be hidden in the cosmos. Speaking of mind-bending discoveries, let's talk about some of the most puzzling galaxies out there. The James Webb Telescope has observed what are being called Milky Way lookalikes, huge galaxies that are surprisingly mature and massive for their age. These galaxies appear to have formed just 500 to 700 million years after the Big Bang, which is a mere blink in the life of the universe. And yet, these galaxies are nearly as massive as our own Milky Way, with old red stars that should only exist much later in the universe's history. This is an astronomer's worst nightmare, a discovery that doesn't fit any of our current theories. Why is this such a big deal? Well, when astronomers look into the early universe, they expect to see smaller, younger galaxies, not massive ones that look like they've been around for billions of years. Webb's observations are forcing scientists to rethink everything we know about how galaxies form. These galaxies appear 50 times more massive than expected, and some are already packed with stars that are much older than we anticipated. It's as if the universe is showing us that we've got a lot more to learn about how it works. Now, let's move on to a discovery that's both terrifying and fascinating: a massive asteroid collision observed by the JWST in the Beta Pictoris system, located 63 light-years away. This system, which is only about 20 million years old, is still in the process of forming planets and stars. In 2023, astronomers noticed something dramatic: two large asteroids had collided, creating an enormous dust cloud. This wasn't just any dust cloud, it was 100,000 times the mass of the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs. Fortunately, this event took place far away, so there's no risk to Earth, but it's a stark reminder of how dangerous asteroids can be. Imagine if we witnessed something like that in our own solar system. Speaking of cosmic danger, let's talk about supermassive black holes. In 2023, the James Webb Space Telescope observed two early galaxies, and one of these galaxies may be home to the very first supermassive black hole. Now, before you get too spooked, let's put this in perspective. The images captured by the JWST show us what these galaxies looked like when the universe was less than 1 billion years old. But what makes this so eerie is that these supermassive black holes didn't just appear out of nowhere. They grew by devouring stars, gas, and entire galaxies, slowly amassing unfathomable amounts of mass. Imagine a black hole large enough to consume entire stars and galaxies. It's a reminder of just how terrifying and powerful these cosmic giants can be. But wait, it gets even stranger. In 2023, the JWST picked up mysterious radio signals from a pair of rogue planets known as jumbos. These planets don't orbit any star, making them one of the most bizarre discoveries in recent years. What's even stranger is that these rogue planets were emitting radio waves, which is something that typically only happens around stars, not planets. These signals didn't match anything we've seen before, and scientists are still scratching their heads trying to figure out what's causing them. Are these planets emitting strange radio signals because they're interacting with something else? Or are we looking at a completely new phenomenon in the universe? And then, there's the discovery of dark stars. These are stars that are believed to be powered by dark matter, an elusive and mysterious substance that makes up most of the universe's mass but can't be seen. These stars are incredibly bright, so much so that their light can rival entire galaxies. If dark stars exist, they could hold the key to understanding how galaxies grew so quickly in the early universe. It's like finding out that the stars themselves might have a secret power source we've never imagined. Now, let's move on to some truly cosmic tantrums. The JWST recently observed 2 young stars, about 400 light-years away, that are throwing energy jets in every direction. These stars, which are only 2 to 4 million years old, a mere fraction of the age of our Sun, are still in the process of forming. But as they grow, they're spewing out massive jets of gas and dust. This behavior isn't just fascinating, it's cosmically horrifying. These young stars are wreaking havoc on their surroundings, doubling up the gas and dust as they grow. And while we're safe here on Earth, it's a reminder that the universe is full of chaotic, unpredictable forces. Next up, a mystery that could change everything we know about the universe. The Hubble tension. In 2023, cosmologists discovered something very strange. The universe appears to be expanding at different rates depending on where we look. This discrepancy, called the Hubble tension, could completely upend our understanding of the universe's age, size, and future. The Hubble constant, which measures the rate of expansion, has been found to vary based on different measurements taken by the Hubble Space Telescope and the James Webb Space Telescope. If these measurements are correct, it suggests that our entire model of cosmology might need a major overhaul. It's a moment of scientific crisis, but also a moment of incredible excitement because it means we're on the brink of a major breakthrough, or possibly a major reset. And for those who enjoy a bit of cosmic horror, VHS 1256b might be the exoplanet of your nightmares. This world, which was observed by the JWST, is a boiling hellscape, constantly racked by intense sandstorms with temperatures reaching a blistering 1,500 degrees Fahrenheit, 800 degrees Celsius. It's a planet where the weather seems to come straight out of a dystopian sci-fi novel. But surprisingly, scientists found that VHS 1256b's atmosphere contains water, methane, carbon monoxide, and carbon dioxide, elements that are associated with life here on Earth. Could this hellish planet actually harbor life? It's a possibility, but the creatures that might call this place home would have to be tough, and I mean tough, to survive in such extreme conditions. Finally, let's end with a cosmic mystery that's both exciting and terrifying, the oldest known supermassive black hole. This black hole, located 13.2 billion light-years away, is believed to have formed just 47 million years after the Big Bang. It's enormous, with a mass between 10 and 100 million times that of our Sun. The discovery of this ancient black hole raises new questions about how supermassive black holes form. Did they grow from the collapse of massive gas clouds, or were they born from the explosions of the first stars? This discovery challenges everything we thought we knew about black holes, and it's just one more piece of the puzzle we're trying to solve in our quest to understand the universe. The James Webb Space Telescope has only been operational for a little over 2 years, but its impact on our understanding of the cosmos has been monumental. Each new discovery uncovers more mysteries, more surprises, and more questions about the nature of the universe. As it continues to peer into the depths of space and time, one thing is certain: we've only scratched the surface.